Hello and welcome to my kitchen and my show Cook with Sheetal. My name is Sheetal Saraf. Today I will be reviewing a product from my kitchen and it is by Cuisinart Automatic Bread Maker. In this machine I make my white breads, my oatmeal breads, but not just breads. This machine can help you make your pasta dough, it can make cakes, it can even make jam for you. So now, let me tell you, if you have never baked, no problem. This machine is very simple to use and you do not need to know how to bake because all you gotta do is just put in some ingredients and that's it. The machine will do all the work for you. It's going to prepare the dough, it's going to knead it well, it's going to rest the bread, it's going to rise the dough, and at the same time it's also going to bake, and you don't have to worry about anything. Just sit and relax and let the machine do all the work. There are certain things that I like about this machine and some that I don't, and I would share both of them with you. First of all, it's very light in weight, so it's portable. I generally store it in my pantry, and whenever I have to prepare a bread, I just bring it out and I lay it on my countertop, and then I pour in the ingredients and then magic happens. The other thing is it has very smooth ends, so it cannot hurt. The other thing I wanted to share is that it takes about 3.5 hours to prepare one loaf of bread, and the only thing I don't like is it only makes one loaf of bread at a time. So you cannot make like multiple breads at the same time. But if you're a family of like 2 or 4, or you just need a loaf of bread, then certainly this is really good for you. Then the thing that I don't like about this machine is that it gives me a little hole in my bread. So like the center slices have that little hole. When you cut the slice, it looks like somebody has taken a bite out of the bread. But it's okay, it's something minor, and we can just ignore that. The other thing is the price range of this machine is, it ranges somewhere between $90 to $120, depending upon, what brand you're getting. I got mine for $100 and I got it through Amazon. I'm a big Amazon lover, by the way. So yes, and I will be showing you how to make a white bread today, so you can see for yourself how simple it is, and it's very easy to clean. It's not very time consuming. All it takes for you is to bring all the ingredients together and just pour it in the pan, and that's it. So you can have an idea how simple this is. Let's get started and I will show you all the ingredients, and then we will show you how to make the bread. Happy cooking! So let's quickly note down our ingredients. So I'm taking some freshly grown and finely chopped rosemary. Then I will be taking about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm taking about 2 1/8 teaspoon of sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of yeast, 1 1/8 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. I'll be taking about 3 tablespoons of dry milk powder, 1 1/8 cup of room temperature water, and 3 cups of bread flour. So now that we have our ingredients ready, let's start making the bread. So now I'm going to show you. You just open your Cuisinart and slightly twist the bread mold, and then you have this little mixing thing, and then you just attach it, which will be making the dough. So now with a little twist, you put it back and it's nicely locked. I'm adding my wet ingredients first, following with the dry ingredients. First the salt, sugar and the flour, and we will add the yeast and the dry milk in the end. Close the lid of the bread maker. Now that my machine is plugged in, the screen is showing on menu 1, which is the basic white. Depending upon what you want or what you're making, you select the menu options. And since it's a white bread, I will be selecting menu 1. So that's my basic white bread. For the loaf size, I'm making a medium loaf size. So for that, I would be choosing my loaf size, and those are the loaf sizes. Now that's selected. For the crust, I will be selecting medium. So when you press the crust color, it keeps changing. So it's light, medium, or dark. So I keep it on medium. So now once all of my settings have been selected, I will be starting my machine. And now it started. And the total time it is showing me right now is 3 hours and 18 minutes. And you see that this little arrow is in the neat section. So once as it keeps moving, it's going to go to rest, to rise, to bake, and to keep warm, and then end. So the arrow will keep moving as the machine is working for us. Small window on this machine through which you can see what is happening inside. So the dough is getting ready. So the dough is getting ready. The machine is preparing the dough. Now for about 30 minutes, we're going to leave the machine as it will knead and rest the dough for us. Once it's showing the arrow is towards rise, we will come back to the machine. Once the arrow is showing towards rise, I'm going to take the dough out of the machine. It's nice. Now I will take out this extra tool from the pan so it doesn't give a hole in my bread. I'm going to give a dough a little shape as the pan and going to put it back and going to close the lid to rest. My bread will be ready in 2 hours and 42 seconds. Almost with 1.5 hours remaining, this is how my bread is looking. This is how it's looking right now. So let's come back and check in about an hour and a half. With just 4 minutes left, I'm super excited to check my bread. With 0 minutes left, let's see, the bread is ready. Let's open the lid and see. Look, it's looking so delicious, nicely cooked. Once it's cooked, after 5-10 minutes, I'm going to remove this. It is looking very, very yummy. Time to take it out. So now that my bread is ready, I'm going to hold the handle and slightly twist it, and the pan is going to come out. Now, I will be taking a cutting board and then flipping the bread onto the cutting board. It is very, very hot. All you gotta do is just so the thing I was talking to you about is that little hole that my bread has, but you can obviously ignore that. And look at that delicious bread. So the recipe has called for a simple white bread. It did not have any herbs added to it, but because my family loves rosemary and I'm growing rosemary in my garden, I thought of just adding that to give it a little twist. Before I cut this bread, I'm going to let it cool for about 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to slice it. This is how clean my pan is after making the loaf of bread. It's a very easy job to clean this pan. Look at that slice of bread. It's nice, hot, so clean, and so spongy. Thank you for watching my show, Cook with Sheetal. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment on my channel. Stay tuned for more new videos coming soon. Until I see you back, happy cooking and stay blessed.